Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 8, the final episode of buying and selling in free-to-play Runescape. I am very excited. I've enjoyed free-to-play, but I'm really looking forward to having access to more items. We're starting the episode at about 4.2 mil, so we only need 800k, and then we can finally buy the bond. Let's just have a look at our history here. Doing really well. We got the arrows done, so we're just going to find a couple new items, and then we'll finally have 5 mil, and we can get the bond, which will be super exciting. Okay, so let's just jump right into it here. And for our first item here, we are going to do the gilded plate skirt. We tried this before, but we didn't manage to actually buy it. So we're going to try again. We can check here. It's between 290 approximately and 320 is the margin about. You can kind of see the graph there. So I think we're going to buy them around the 290 mark, and hopefully we can get a couple this time. So yeah, we'll do 287 and we'll buy 5. You know what? Screw it. We're going to go for 10. We have spent forever looking for a second item here, so I think we're going to go with the raw tuna. It has a 3 GP margin on it right now, and it looks pretty promising. We can probably buy a bit, so yeah, you can see there, and you can see a whack of other items I tried. So yeah, we'll go with the raw tuna. I think we're going to buy 15,000 of them. So if we buy the 15,000, get a 3 GP margin on it, still like 45k. So our money isn't just idling, because I cannot find anything else. Okay, so with the rest of our money here, I think we're just going to dump it into the mithril plate legs. We are checking it here. It actually has a 6k margin on it, which is really good. I can see we bought it for 9, and we sell it here, I think, for 3k. That's exactly a 6k margin, which is good if it stays that way. And we only have like 300k left to buy stuff with, so this is a nice cheap item with a really big margin on it still. So we'll try to buy like 50 or 60 of these, and we'll pop back when everything has bought and sold. Okay, so we've sold everything here. The tuna we got 1 GP on, so really nothing, just like 15k here. The plate skirts we've sold in kind of 2 different offer slots because the other item we were buying didn't buy at all. So we sold 2 of the plate skirts for a 28k margin because we sold them for 315k, you can see there. So we made 56k on 2 of them, and the other rest that we've sold was 6. We sold at 22k margin for 126k profit. So in total we made about 180k off that so far, which is really good, plus we have 2 more to sell. After consulting OS Buddy, we are just going to dump them for what we bought them for, so 289k, so we've made about 180k on the flip, and we'll just leave it at that. So we noticed the mithril arrows seem to have actually a 4 GP margin on it, which is really good for the price point. So we bought them for 46 and sold them for 42. So we'll buy them 20k of them, and we'll get them for 42, hopefully. 60k, oh my god, that's ambitious. I don't remember doing that. For the final item here, you can see the party hats have a 10k margin on them right now, which is really good. So we're going to go buy some of these. Again, they're really quick to flip, so the fact that they have a 10k margin on them, we can make an easy couple hundred k here. We're going to buy them for around the 56k mark, and I think we're going to buy 20. So if we actually get 10k on each, we'll get 200k out of this, which is really awesome. So yeah, we'll check back when this is done. Okay, so everything is sold here. The plate skirt we just broke even on, so we'll just ignore that. That's nothing. The mithril arrows, we actually still managed to get the 4 GP margin on that, so we got about 110k off that transaction. We'll get the history open here. Yep, so you can see there, about 110k. Yeah. And the party hats, we still got a 5500 GP margin on them, even though it dropped a little bit. But we get 16 of those. So we got about 90k from the party hats, which puts us at 4.5 mil. So we're so close, just a couple more flips. So let's just get at it and get this done. So for the first item, I think we're gonna do the party hats again, because they still have a decent margin and they're really quick to flip, which is nice. So we bought them for exactly 60k and sold them for 52. So that's still an 8k margin on it. That's still really good. So we'll go ahead. We're going to buy a bunch of these this time because they're really quick and they're really profitable. So we'll go buy them for about 52.50, something like that. And I think we're going to buy like 50 of these or 60. Yeah, 50. So that's a large chunk of our cash stacks going into this, but it's a really good item. And for the second item here, we're going to try the gilded plate skirt again. They did work pretty well, and I think we'll be able to buy them for cheaper again this time. So we're going to go buy them for about 280k each, and hopefully we'll get a 20-30k margin on them again. This time, I think we're going to buy 5. Okay, so I can't really find a good item, but we don't really have a lot of money left anyway, so we're just going to go buy some of this tuna because it still has a 3 GP margin on it. And we'll just use the rest of our money up here, and yeah, we'll come back when we've bought and sold these. Okay, so we have sold everything here. The raw tuna, we only got 1 GP on each, so that's just 8k from the tuna. The gilded plate skirts, we got about 20k on each one, so that is 100k actually from those, which is pretty nice. And the party hats, we got about exactly 7k on each, which is 35k, which is not too bad. We didn't actually manage to buy too many of those. It's kind of hard to tell because I've broken up the purchases. I think we only actually got 4. We just bought another one to check the margin. So we actually only got 4. So we only got 28k out of that. So whatever. So we have 380k left till 5 mil. And I don't know if we can do this in one flip, but I think what we're going to try to do is set it up so if everything goes to plan, we can get it done at this last flip here. So let's give it a try. The price of the plate skirts has dropped a bit, so we're going to buy them for 269k each, and we're going to try to buy 14 of them. This will give us the bulk of the profit, assuming we buy them all and sell them for a decent price, so hopefully that goes well. So once again here, I think we're going to do the raw tuna. It had a 3 GP margin on it, and I'm struggling to find another item that would work. But, I mean, whatever, we'll put some money into the raw tuna here. It's pretty consistent, so hopefully we'll get a little bit of it. Buy it for 57 each, and we'll use the bulk of our money, but we'll save a bit just for one final item, which we're going to determine in a second here. And for our very last item, hopefully, when buying and selling free play RuneScape, we are going to do the mithril plate legs. We checked them, they had a decent margin on them, so we'll buy a couple of these with the remainder of our money. Don't have enough for 30, let's reduce that a bit. And yeah, so we'll leave these in for a while, we'll try to buy them all, and we'll check back, hopefully when everything's sold, and we should be done. Alright, it's all sold, so I think we have enough here. Well, I know I do, because I record these clips after. But, yeah, so we'll just run down the last flip. I did manage to get 5 mil of this, so we're going to claim everything here. It's so perfect, actually. And the mithril play legs, and look at that. Bam. 5 mil and 29k. So we ended up making on the plate skirts the most money. We got 20k on each one, you can see, which gave us about 280k profit, which is massive, especially for free to play. Plate legs, we got 8.5k on each one, and we got 11 of those, giving us about 95k in profit. And the tuna, we got a 2 GP margin for 24k to round things up. We actually would have been fine without the tuna flip, but you know what, screw it. So there we go, we're up to 5 mil. We'll shortly here buy a bond. First though, I just want to have a quick look at my character here. So we have 5 mil and 29k. Let's just have a quick look at my bank here. Literally nothing, those are just the starter items. So I did not do anything except for standing G, buying and selling. So it's really not too hard, you don't need any requirements. You can look at my skills here. I don't even know how I got 4 cooking, but I have 4 cooking. I think I got it from the quest I needed just to unlock the GE. So the plan now is we're going to buy the bond, and I was going to wait and do some prep work on my main account, but now I think I'm just going to buy it right now. And so going forward, what we're going to do is we're going to try to flip enough money to renew the bond every week. And what I'm going to do is at the corner of every clip I now go forward with, there's going to be a counter for what day I am on my membership. So you can see how successful I am. I will need about 200k every day approximately to be able to sustain the bond. So I'm not sure how realistic this is going to be. If it really becomes impossible, I will just buy it, and we'll just flip GP. But we're going to come up with a new goal, but the goal in mind is going to be renewing the bond with the earnings. So I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think would be a realistic goal? 20 mil, like 50 mil, 100 mil, a bill? Because you have to keep in mind, every week I'm going to have to be buying membership. Every 2 weeks. Which I'll need to sustain, so it's going to be kind of challenging at first. What do you think is a good strategy? Do you think I should buy 1 bond at a time, or do you think I should save up for 5 bonds because they have a summer special going on which gives you 3 months of membership for 5 bonds? It's going to be kind of interesting to see what the most economical strategy going forward will be. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, just leave a comment below, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.